kitchen. First, I would like to thank all my subscribers overall. I'm very humbled. And I promise you won't be bored in my kitchen, because not only do I make my own dishes, if I go somewhere and I like something, I'm gonna try it out. So sometimes we will mess up and sometimes it's gonna be perfect. Today though, I'm making something that is a part of my culture that my mom used to make. I am making it with a little bit of Fergie's twist, but 60% of it is mom, and it's our Jamaican curry goat. So this is my mutton meat, my goat meat that I seasoned overnight. The season that I put on it was some onions that I'm working with today, and it has some thyme leaves that I put in it because I saved the fresh thyme for later on. And I had some scallion to it, like I had 2 stalks of scallion, green onions, and I had some pepper to it with a little bit of all-purpose season, some curry. Now this curry is a spicy curry, so I use I think I use like a tablespoon and a half of this curry because it's very spicy. I love my curry goat spicy. And I did use a little bit of allspice ground and some chopped onion with some crushed pimento. So that I used last night to marinate it. And later on when I get enough subscribers, you guys will see it step by step how I seasoned overnight. And I did use a little grated ginger, but before seasoning it, I used some vinegar water to wash it to clean my meat, because that's how we do our thing. We're always cleaning our meat with either vinegar or lemon. So here I am with my mutton all seasoned, but first I want to show you what's going on over here on the stove. Over here, this is my, I'm making a blend. This is my masala blend. It's called a Garam masala blend. It consists of green and black cardamom with some cinnamon stick, garlic, I already roasted it, and pimento seed. This I'm waiting for it to cool so I can put it in my food processor. But this blend here, so I'll be adding more to it. It gives a warm flavor, a very warm flavor to the curry goat. And here, the spice that I'm making, it only lasts like for 3 months. So that's the reason why I have to do it like every 3 months, 3.5 months when I need it to use. You can use it in soups, curries, any kind of poultry, because it gives this warm blend. It's not spicy, it's a warm flavor to your meat. And you can use it on your vegetable. And here I'm gonna just use a tablespoon of coconut oil, because on my mutton, I found a few little fats on it because it's all lean, it's mostly lean. So I'm using the fats first in my pot, so I just need just a little bit of oil. So here in this pot, I just had 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of curry. What I'm doing now is burning my curry. It gives it a really good flavor. Also, the ginger helps a lot for people that are not used to having this kind of spice. Like, not consuming curry can sometimes rupture your digestive system. So it's very good to burn it. I don't use a lot of curry because if you use too much curry, it can intend to make your flavor a little bit bitter. But what I do, I also use turmeric. And turmeric is what gives the curry that flavor, and I like it to be rich. So with a little curry seasoned overnight and just like a tablespoon of curry in my oil before adding my meat, that's enough. So here's my curry nice and burnt. guys, be careful if you're not used to this hot pot. Be careful not to burn yourself. All right. Not being born and raised in the Caribbean, it can be very challenging when you're doing like some of our dishes. And I want to say hi to all my Caribbean peeps also. Thank you guys for watching. So these few pieces have a little bit more fat to it. I'm just going to let it stay in there for like 5 minutes to get the fat out, so I can get the oil out of the mutton before adding everything. And before adding, guys, if you're not used to doing this just the same way I'm doing it one by one, you do the same. But when I'm ready, I'm just gonna dump it all out in the pot. All right, so please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to keep these recipes coming in out of Fergie's kitchen into yours. Dumping the rest of my mutton, my goat meat. I'm telling you guys, when you want to talk about delicious curry goat, you have to make one stop at Fergie's kitchen. Then I use just a little bit of water because I have the meat itself spring water, so I don't really add water to it right away. And the water that I add to it is the water that I keep right here in the kettle. I have the kettle there on, so I keep hot water, like adding hot water to it, little by little. Over here is the rest of my seasoning that I will be adding later. My bell pepper, Irish potato, more onion, some coconut cream, scallion, and thyme. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Remember, I told you I don't put water in the pot because the meat itself sprung water. There it is. Spring a lot of water. So I don't really put water in it until it dries out. And I try to test my meat. It's very hard. It's been 15 minutes. So we're gonna give it another 15 minutes before testing it again. And by then, I think I'm ready to add my other seasoning. And by the way, guys, if you have a pressure cooker at home or slow cook, you can use a slow cooker and it turns out perfect. It's gonna be there for a couple of hours. And for a pressure cooker at home, I mean, you can set it according to the setting that you're using. Boy, some of them mutton are big, bigger than some. In Jamaica, we would call this foreign mutton. And then you have the local mutton. So I guess this is the foreign one. Big pieces, my daughter loved it this way. And this, by the way, is 3 pounds of mutton. So, just so you know, and no, it's not me and my daughter only eating it. This is for my niece is coming to pick some up because this is her favorite. No, we're not greedy. It's lovely. I'm here working on my masala blend, spice blend. This is what makes your curry goat taste special because this is a sweet, not spice blend. So I'm gonna mix it with some other herbs like nutmeg and coriander and cumin. Don't worry, one day, guys, I'm gonna have all this so you guys can get a piece of Fergie's kitchen, all right? So guys, here I am working on my vegetables, but first let me show you, I already finished making my blend. This is about a half a cup of my garam masala blend that I'll be using. is a quarter of an onion that I had left back. I took a half of white onion, and I took half of that half and seasoned my meat overnight. And this is what left back. But I'm gonna top it off with some red onions, because you know, for me, it's all about flavor. So I'm adding some red onions to the end for the flavor. This is just to flavor my curry goat. So my peeps, listen what I'm going in the curry goat pot here now. Ready now, see? Pork can go through it. So now I'm gonna add my coconut cream. Does this make it nice? And you know what else I'm gonna add now? A tablespoon of my masala blend. Plus I'm gonna add my 2 cloves of garlic, a half of bell pepper, some thyme, my onions. This is like a half of red onion and white onion combined, and my scallion. And also, so you see this right there? Oh my God, the gravy is getting rich already. Right here now I'm gonna add some water to cook my seasoning. Using the hot boiling water, it just makes the cooking process faster. My daughter said she loves enough gravy, so let me add. I think I had like a cup of water. And now I'm also going to add my potatoes, because I don't want the potatoes to cook too soft, because then it gets cushy. As you notice, I haven't added any salt as yet, because I'm going to taste it before I add any salt. And yes, we need salt. I'm going to add, I think it should be like a teaspoon of sea salt that I'm adding. Now I'm going to add some pepper, but I don't have any fresh Scotch bonnet pepper, so I'm going to use my pepper sauce. I have some green Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, good old Grace. That's probably like 2 tablespoons. Let me tell you what I'm going in the pot right now. You see that goat here? Well, I don't know if a baby goat, a mother goat, or a papa goat, or a cousin goat. But the goat your ball say, meh, me want more. Guys, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you see what you like. And call your friends and your family and tell them to take a stroll down into Fergie's kitchen. So okay guys, now that it's almost at the end, this is the time when I add my turmeric. Because you see the color is not that pretty as yet, but you just wait. That's 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of turmeric to give it that rich flavor. Look at the gravy. See how nice and thick it is? Yeah. This is what you call curry goat stew. And see, I put a half of pepper in it to kick the taste. So I'm gonna put 1 more tablespoon of turmeric. Because remember, turmeric can be consumed just like this, and that's the reason why I put it in the end. It's not about cooking the turmeric. Yes, you have to cook the curry because there's additional season to it, but this is just the plain turmeric. All right, guys. So my FK gang, here is Fergie's curry goat. This curry goat here brings out the Indian in me. As you know, I am Indian maroon. The flavors are out of control. Flavors that I never used in Jamaica before. And coming here and discovering all these great flavors, it's out of control. And here I make some rice and my plantains. We have to have plantains. And my vegetables. Just some lettuce and carrots shredded and red cabbage. That's what I'm having for today. But I place my curry goat in the middle because this is what's stealing the show. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It's very delicious. And I promise you I will make an easier version of curry goat for you guys one day. Because there are different ways, all right? Now, as you know, I like doing my scripture of the day. It's coming from 2 Thessalonians 3, verse 8. May the Lord lead your hearts into a full understanding and expression of the love of God and the patient endurance that comes from Christ. That's my scripture of the day. And guys, from me to you guys, may God's kindness and love always be with you. Not sometimes, but always be with you guys. And remember, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that we can have much more fun coming from Fergie's kitchen. Enjoy, guys.